Okay, let's get a couple of things straight here. Now, let me. I should react to the video. I don't feel like that because I'm in the middle of massive. I'm in the middle of doing inventory, and I really didn't. I really wasn't planning on going live for real. Uh, I'm live. Hold on. Okay, so I prefer. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm not gonna be on here too long because I have massive inventory. I have a business, and I really don't. It came to my attention. I'm not gonna say from who, but I just went over to Miss Elizabeth. Hey, girl. Hey, um, and listen. Why do I get dragged into some stuff about Medusa? Like, like I don't have nothing to do with Medusa's whatever she done said. Now, at the end of the day, everybody knows I don't care for these mommies. I don't care for Jasmine. I don't care for Chrissy. I don't care for me. I don't care for none of them because they not on my level. Not on my level. Get on my level. But at the end of the day, listen. I do not condone. Let me say this as a public announcement, Miss Elizabeth. Hey, girl. Hey, I don't condone, and I love you back, but I don't condone Medusa saying the N word or ninja, aka meaning the N word. Now, I don't. I just looked at something that Elizabeth said. It was sent to me. Girl, I don't have nothing to do. I don't look at everything Medusa do. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at Medusa do. And it's for the record. I think I've said this on this platform before that non-white people, that word, you saying that word is very discriminatory. It's very disgusting, right? It's bad enough that black people use it. Unfortunately, we do have people that act like N words, but I don't think if you are around black people and you are cool with black people, even though you may be cool with black people, it's still not an okay thing to say. The N word, the ninja word, whatever. That's not cool. I don't have nothing to do with what Medusa talking about over there. If she said it, if she did say it, whatever. Hey Medusa, hey girl. But girl, you better quit doing that now. That's not okay. And you my girl, but we don't do that. That's not okay. I didn't like nobody coming over here saying what that girl said about black women being whatever. Now, you know what I mean? Now, if you like black men, I don't know, maybe she liked that kind of men. Maybe she liked the ninjas. I don't want no ninja. I ain't never had a real. Now I've dated some ninjas. It's a different. Now let me enlighten some of y'all. There's a difference between ninjas, and it's a difference between black men. Okay, I like the black men. I don't do the ninjas. Now we all have a ninja or two in our family. We may be around a ninja. I might need to call on a ninja to do some work for me and handle my lightweight if that's the case, especially back in the day, because again, I was in the Black Power movement. So on occasion I will call me a ninja too because I had security. Yes. So with that said is I don't do the whole, the white people of non. I'm a little warm. I don't do the whole thing on the terms of regardless of whether I like where my little thing fell, regardless of whether I like Jasmine Keebles or not. But I don't know. I don't think no non-black person should get so comfortable in them saying the ninja, it alluding. Now she didn't say nigga, the word nigga. She said ninja or something. I don't know. Let me just watch it. Let me just watch it before I even react to it. I probably need to look at it before I even let me show it on here. Hold on. Uh uh but yeah. So that don't have nothing to do with me. And I just want to be left out the chat, y'all. Please do me that favor. Just because I don't like 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 uh Jasmine. I Medusa's just funnier or whatever. But I don't condone nobody saying certain key words, and those one of those words that black white folks don't, in my opinion, should not be using. Now, if you want to be with around me, you ain't gonna be using that word because that's like a punch in your face type of word. You know what I'm saying? The nigga, the actual nigga. Now I thought I don't. She did. They said she didn't say the actual. Somebody else just sent me something. They said Dr. A. She didn't actually say nigga. She said ninja, but ninja does imply. We all know that ninja does imply. Okay, so that's maybe something that I could talk. We can have a conversation about that because that's a sensitive word in our community. Because that's what we weren't originally called that. That's what white folks used to call each other, and that just meant lazy. And then so when we were beaten, raped, and brutally done, horribly just treated like the scum of the earth because of the color of our skin, used for labor. We built this whole entire world, right, off our blood, energy, and promise and everything. Okay, so when we start using those kind of words, it just, when it comes out of non black people mouth, it's kind of, it's sometimes it's hard to hear it from black people if it's said too sporadically. Okay, and of course, Medusa's cool or whatever, but we don't necessarily use that word. You know what I'm saying? Now, if maybe she like ninjas, right? Maybe she like ninjas. I don't know. I don't do with ninjas, and I don't think that's a good word to use. But maybe she's not aware of that. But uh, so everybody keeps saying that to me and put me, Lisbeth girl, don't be putting me in no video about no jazz, about no Medusa saying that word. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You talk to her about that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Hold on, I can't even pull the dang on video up. So I could look at it. I ain't even look at it. I just came up here like, wait a minute, y'all don't be putting my name in the don't be putting my name in the court field. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't me. I done already went off on somebody over here for disrespecting black women. So that's one thing we not doing. We not, don't put me in that. Uh so um uh I'm the same. I don't like the word. I don't think I do use word from time to time, and I know this has been a debate for gazillion years. We've discussed this a gazillion years, and a lot of white folks will say, "Well, why come we can't say the word if y'all can say it?" Well, you can't say it if you want to be around us. If you want to be around me in particular, you're not gonna use that word. Now, if you want to be around me, now if you don't care about being around me, then use the word to your heart desire. But at the same time, but just because I didn't see something, and I think Medusa had said something to, I think she was singing something. I don't remember what happened when she first came around. We did say something to her about that. I think we did say something. We told her, girl, what's wrong with you, whatever. Because I guess because she from Cali, and maybe they use that. I don't know. I'm not from Cali, so maybe that's something that y'all use in Cali. But I'm from the Midwest, and most of my family is from the South. And from the South, I grew up with Southern parents, and by having Southern parents, we recognize that word as a word that does not comfortable. Now I don't know if maybe she like ninjas, but it's a difference. I just want to let her know that there's a difference between a ninja Okay, ninjas. I'm not a nigga. Okay, now some other people may think they niggas. I'm not a nigga. I'm indigenous. I'm a black indigenous. Okay, I don't co-sign with the word ninja. Now, when I call somebody a ninja, that's me talking about their character and they acting like that, and I don't want to be around them. I don't like being around ninjas unless I need some, I use them for their ignorance because they're ignorant. That's what a ninja is. Okay. And I've met a lot of different ninjas of all different races. However, unfortunately, because of slavery made the word in a way where they associated with black folks. So ninja or nigga. So when I called Chris and when I call Philip a nigga, I mean that because that's what they is. That's what they all are. Okay. Because I don't like them. I don't like them. I stay away from ninjas. And it would behoove me that if I was y'all, I would not use that, but leave me out of the outing. I don't even say picnic. Do you know what a picnic is? Okay, because they used to take what they did was they would have food and get together and hang black people. They would call it picnic. That's what a picnic is. I don't even say picnic. Hello? I don't use that language. Okay? So what we gonna do is we gonna leave. That's because Dr. A don't like Jasmine or any of these other stinking mamas don't mean that Dr. A is cool with the word. Now, yeah, we can have a conversation about the word if y'all would like to have a conversation at some point in time. Uh, but I didn't hear her say that, but I didn't watch the video. So Medusa, if you I know you gonna respond. Medusa always responds, but I didn't watch the video, so I don't really know what was said. So make sure if y'all send this to her, y'all send the whole thing. See, she don't answer her inbox is on Instagram, which is why I didn't send it to her on Instagram because I would have said something to her and watch the video, but I can't even pull the video up to watch it. It's not allowed. Yes, that's what picnic is. Which is why I don't use that language. I don't say picnic. Now I do, like I do will say the word. I can't even pull the dang on video up. I don't know where the video is. It's not allowing me to pull it up. Maybe if I copy it or something, I don't know. Let me get this together. But yeah. So I don't know. Maybe she want one, but I don't want one. My mother always told me to stay away from them. Okay. I was taught to stay away from them. If I was outside talking to one, my mama would be like, "Come on inside," and my daddy would come outside and have words. Okay. I didn't hear. Okay, wait, I'm pulling up. This girl. This don't listen. Where's the ninja at? I don't see nothing about no ninja. What are y'all talking about? Y'all get ready. I'm gonna have to delete this video because it got music playing. I don't see nothing where it says ninja. What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? Where? Where is it at? I don't see it. Where? How is it here? I don't see it. What words? I don't see no words. Am I blind? Hold on. Let me cut it off. Hold on. Okay. How, all right, hold on. Let me send this to myself. I'm gonna play it on here and I'm gonna cut the music down. Hold on. Cause y'all done stopped me from doing my inventory. Something I'm getting paid for. I didn't get paid for that. I probably won't even get paid for this video because of stuff that I done said. But I leave me out the cookout. Girls. Not in this language. Not in this way. Okay. Hold on. Let me send this to myself. I don't see what you're talking about. Now y'all done had me come up here. That's why I ain't really say nothing now. Let me see. Let me see what I'm doing. Hold on. Let me send it to myself. I don't see what y'all talking about. Hold on. Cause I don't be, you know. All right, I sent it to myself. Let me pull it up. Right. Tell what timestamp. Where is it at? Yeah, send this to Medusa and tell her come over here so I can ask her. I just ask her. 'Cause I don't see what y'all talking about. I'm trying to pull it up. It's not letting me pull it up. Okay, let me see if it'll. God. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna put it over here. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Okay, y'all gonna get me in trouble. Let me pause this. Okay. All right. It's a short. Yeah, I don't know. See what y'all talking about. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all see it. And y'all show me where Ocean what you talking about. Cause I don't see it. Hold on. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna make it big. Hold on. Two shakes of a lamb's tail. Y'all gotta show me. Y'all gotta show me what you're talking about. Cause I don't see it. Hold on. But for the record, I stated my point. So whatever the video showed, I'm stating my point of this. Listen, I don't have nothing to do with just because I don't like somebody. No, I don't. No, nobody that hang around me gonna be using that. Not non-white, not non-black. Come on, let's go. Let's see. Okay, so where the words at? Meet me like you talk to me a lot of guys though. Where is it at? I don't see it. That's good, boo. Um, where is it at? There's that I don't see any of that. Where? That are you seeing what I'm seeing? It don't say. I don't see no words that say that. What y'all talking about? What you talking about? Okay, this is the short you sent me. I don't see it. Where is it showing? Where is it showing? Where is it showing? Y'all know I'll be grumpy when I'm doing inventory. So it's not I don't have an attitude. I'm just kind of irritated that I stopped. I need to be going back doing what I was doing. Where is it at? Come on now. Where is it at, y'all? Where did she say it at? Where did she say it? Where? No. I like I feel like you talk to a lot of guys though. I don't see where? Where do you see that at? Where corner? Girl, I don't see that. What corner? Oh, that picture. Oh, I see it. Okay. Hold on. Okay, right here. Medusa. Couldn't you just put a black man there? Could you have put a ninja? Okay. All right. So let me ninja. I mean Medusa. Come, Doctor A, relax, boo. It's behind the save video. It's being blocked. Okay. Yeah, Medusa, you got to yeah, don't save it. Hey, social intellect. Come on, Medusa now. Come on now. You listen. Come on now. Come on now. You know that's not cool. Come on now. Oh my God, calm down. I'm not upset. Y'all must not, y'all don't know. Y'all have never seen me upset. I promise you. Never. Ever. Y'all would never, y'all probably would never see me upset. I promise you. If I ever get upset, it's bad. My whole computer will be broke. Okay. So I'm not upset. So y'all start telling me that I'm upset. I'm not. Hey y'all, I've been trying to figure it out. What's going on? I forgot to speak. What is the N word? Uh, Latoya, she used the N emoji in her shirt. Okay, I got it. Right, that she did. She did. She did. I just saw it. Cause I'm like, where is it at? I was irritated, y'all. That's a little irritated because I couldn't see it. I'm like, where is it at? Where is it, y'all? Okay, I see it now. Thank you. Thank you. Because I'm like, where is it at? Okay. All right. So Medusa, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. You know that's not okay. You know that it's not okay. You know goddamn well. I mean, excuse me. You know that that's not. I forgot my son back there. You know that that's not okay. Now, come on now. We ain't gonna do that. Now we not get ready to be sitting up there talking about no in ninjas. Now I don't know. Maybe you like ninjas. I don't. Maybe she do like ninjas. I'm not with that. And Elizabeth girl, what I got to do with what I got to do with this? I had nothing to do with this. This just something that maybe you should have inboxed me and showed me or something. What I got to do with that? What I got to do with her putting the ninja thing? I ain't got nothing to do with that. Why? Because I thought because Medusa made me laugh or whatever. Because we was cool and she sent some followers over her and she answers my questions. Answer my questions or whatever. Cause she cool. Cause she was cool. Cause I'm cool with everybody. But y'all don't be putting me in no mess now. I ain't got nothing to do with that, y'all. I love you, Elizabeth, but what I got to do with this? Not nothing. Don't put me in this mess. Girl, but what I got to do with that? Nah, I don't want my name associated with that. Y'all can't be putting my name in no stuff. That is not speaking their mind. They're putting Dr. A in something now. Y'all don't be putting me in nothing now. Y'all tripping. No, I didn't. Yeah, no. Just cause I don't like Jasmine, don't mean I ain't gonna say nothing. And I never really say anything when somebody wrong. I really just let the girls bang on each other. Yeah, that no. Let me voice my opinion. Put your name in something. Oh, Shuna, let's see how you feel. No, I'm not really tripping, but I'm not invited at the cookout. What I got to do with it? I ain't got nothing to do with that girl. Me liking Jasmine ain't got nothing to do with that girl. Ain't got nothing to do with me being, cool with Medusa. But I don't know why she putting ninjas in a dang on thing. That's not acceptable. When has that been acceptable? I'm just saying. When has that been acceptable? When have I accepted that? I'm asking, Elizabeth girl, where you at? Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. What I got to do with it? Why? It just y'all gotta understand something about me. When I was in the movement, every time something happened, they used to always put me and my husband's name and stuff. And I just don't want my name and stuff. I just that's just not what I'm doing over here. That's not what I'm doing over here. No. No, 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 no. Just say, well, I don't know what y'all doing. I don't know where y'all be coming from or sometimes. Let me see. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Now, I love me some Elizabeth girl now. With her cute self. Well, girl, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with her putting I ain't even see the dang on emoji. Number one. Now I go and watch Medusa's stuff sometimes. Women. One, two, three, four. Sure, y'all know I can't see. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Someone already said she will say it now. She done it. Uh Someone already said she will say it now. She done it. Oh my God. Yeah, she got to cut that stuff out. That's not okay. I ain't accepting that. I don't know where y'all think this is. What y'all trying to do? What are y'all trying to do with Dr. A over here? I'm minding my own business. Where am I at? I'm at Euphoria. Where am I always at? If I'm not at home, I'm at Euphoria. I'm making money. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing my inventory. I got my new shelf right over there. I spent too much money on it because I thought it was supposed to be two, and they only sent me one. I got ripped off. But so I need to be focused. That's why I have to be focused when I'm in here, because sometimes I'll get the tripping. Hold on, let me find my pencil. I done reorganize my business. Hey, son, I'm live. Cut that down, please. Uh, if you were, I would disassociate with her. Let's see. What is this? Yeah, I ain't with all that now. We ain't gonna be using no word. Y'all did that. We ain't gonna be doing that. Now, wait a minute. I don't do that. Now maybe that's something. Maybe that's something. I'm from the Midwest, and by us being from the Midwest, we kind of roll a little differently. You know what I'm saying? And my parents is from the South, and that word, like I wouldn't even when I was young, I wasn't even allowed to use that word when I was young. You know what I'm saying? Well, I couldn't use the word. I couldn't use that word, that N word. That I couldn't even use it amongst my people. My daddy wouldn't allow me to say that word. My grandfather was hung. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather was hung, and I mean he didn't die because he got out of it, but he had all the way up until he's unalive, and he had seizures from being hung. That's why my father wind up in St. Louis, because that sun up, sun down stuff. Now I don't use that. I don't know where y'all got me. I don't know. Non-whites can't use it. I mean, non-blacks can't use it. Period. That's just what it all boils down to. And I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can't make me feel no kind of way about that. I done told y'all about that. And it's just some things. Some things I'm just not with. Now y'all can get mad at me all y'all want to, but I ain't got nothing to do with that. Y'all need to have a conversation with her about that, and I will have a conversation with her about that, because that's not fly. Now I get she in California. I don't know. Maybe they do that stuff in California, but we don't do that. We don't do that word here. Not no non-black person. And that's another discussion. Like even in New York, some people, even like like some people Spanish speaking folks, some of them uses the word uh in New York, and I don't even agree with that, because but I'm not from New York. So one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 10. Shit, my eyesight is. I need to get me some real glasses. I need to. Well, anyway. So I don't know what that's about, but I'll drop the link Well, please, Elizabeth, I love you, girl, but I ain't got nothing to do with that girl. You better talk to that girl about that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. What I got to do with it, I'm minding my own business. And Medusa probably need to cut that out. I don't know why she would want. Who would want a ninja? I don't want no ninja. Period. I don't. My husband ain't no ninja. Shit. Where the heck? Oh, here's my basket that I got. I got a basket. I agree, Dr. Egg. That's a serious misconception. People think all black folks use the word and we don't. I do use the word, but I don't use it because I don't use it because I like that person. I use it because I think that person's ignorant. I think that black particular person is an ignorant person, and I don't associate with ninjas anymore like that. Not on my free time. You know what I'm saying? And of course, we got everybody got a ninja in the family, that we don't really deal with. I know what I'm saying when I say we don't really deal with them. We don't. We don't deal with them ninjas because they be messing up stuff for us. And they be doing dumb stuff. I use it because I'm referring to a particular person, a particular entity. I refer to a particular entity. So when I'm referring to somebody like a stupido, you know, we all got at least one ninja in our family that's a stupido. We love them, but we be like, man, you are ignorant. You are ignorant. You doing dumb stuff that's embarrassing your family, and we're ashamed of you. That's exactly. And we somebody got at least one or two people in their family where they hide their purses. I had one cuz well, I ain't gonna talk about that one cuz I ain't gonna even mention that because that's like really tragic. But he was definitely that. Right. I disagree with the word meaning mean that. People like her come to the spaces and love to offend like she's just a clout chaser. I mean, I don't know about that, but I know that I don't like nobody putting that in they no emo what emoji. I'm sorry, I say emo emoji. That's not cool. That's not cool. Well, it is people like that. I ain't gonna front. It is people that come over and think that, like that one girl Sharon. She thought she was gonna come over here and thought she was gonna get disrespectful, and I had to get her together, and I got her up out of here. There's some things that we just ain't gonna do. It's just some things we just ain't gonna do. But I don't allow that. But I would have personally inboxed her and said something to her, but she don't respond to her inboxes. But I definitely would have personally said something about her. And if she cool with that, maybe the black people around her allow her to say that kind of stuff. But she wouldn't be around me saying that stuff. I know that not hanging around me. I know that, right? But I ain't got nothing to do. I don't have nothing to do with people that let me get these tops. I'm trying to make money. I'm a business owner. And I don't be dealing with these I don't be dealing with these folk that's off on this other stuff. I'm not off on no other stuff. Girl, I can't even get the dang on thing off. That what's wrong with you? I can't even open this thing up. I just don't. I don't. I like talking about Jasmine and them like they drama. It's funny, uh, for the most part, but it's some stuff. And like I said, I don't beef with my fellow reactors, and I still love me some Miss Elizabeth. But girl, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm still gonna support Miss Elizabeth, but girl, I ain't got nothing to do with that. What I got to do with that? Not a dang on thing. Not a dang on thing. Nothing. Zilch. I'm trying to find my sage holders. Man, don't tell me I'm out of it. Man, I got some good sage. I got some good incense. I just dipped some. I can't find none of my hold my little things. But girl, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Y'all stop putting me in this stuff. I told y'all I stay in my own cubby hole. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Y'all better ask her why she put ninja in it. Why she like ninjas? Maybe that would need to be a question. Why would you want a ninja? When you want a nice black man? Cause we not black, because we don't, real black women, not even us as black women, we don't black women, we don't like ninjas. Real black women, we don't like ninjas. We like black and we love black men. Hopefully y'all ain't see my kid, because I would be really offended. This video's going down anyway. But shoot. Why would you do it and then say, "Oh well, you shouldn't be offended. Disrespect is unreal." Huh? What? Yeah, that's a little too much. We ain't gonna do that. I don't know where they I don't know where they come from. That's not I mean, people might think that that's okay during these days and time because of who in the house, because of who's in the house. So people might think that is okay for non-black people to use. And people, and this is one thing I don't like. I don't like it when people say, "Well, you all say, how come I can say? Because you ain't me." You know what I'm saying? I don't know how these smell. This is strawberries. I mean, they smell like strawberry, but maybe I have to light them to appreciate it. I don't really wear strawberry, but I know somebody does. I don't wear strawberry. I don't like strawberry oil necessarily. I would mix it with something, but I don't do strawberry alone. But yeah, I ain't with all that, y'all. Mm-mm. No. I ain't co-signing none. I ain't co-signing that word. You crazy? I ain't co-signing that word. What the heck, man? Oh, oh my God. Come on. He is one, but she still shouldn't say it. I mean, he is one, but she still shouldn't say it. She should just call him a no good man. You know? Why can't he just be a no good man? It's some words I could use, but I don't anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the energy that come with it. You know what I'm saying? It's some words I could use, but I don't, out of respect, because I know that I know there's some people trying to change, right? I know that there's some white folks trying to just trying to change, that don't want to be like maybe somebody in their family. Maybe they had somebody in their family like that or whatever, and maybe they trying to change. And I try to refrain from. I call some people that, but they need to be called that. You know that. You ain't gonna play this game. What the heck, man? Why do I have two sage sticks? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just kind of going through. Oh, maybe that's 100. Okay. It's probably 50 in each thing. Okay, I got it. I'm like, what the heck, man? Why do I have all these? Okay. All right. I don't know. Well, I don't want no ninja. I don't condone. Okay, so let me just clarify some things before I leave out of here, because y'all see my mind is focused on this inventory. But Elizabeth, girl, we gonna do a discussion. We should do a discussion about this actually. But girl, I don't co-sign that, girl. That ain't right. That ain't right, Elizabeth. I don't co-sign that. I don't know where you get that from. Well, you ain't say I co-signed it, but still, I don't co-sign it. Let me speak it clear. Girl, I don't co-sign that. That ain't okay. I ain't okay with that. I'm not finna be rolling with nobody using that kind of language, rolling with that kind of language because we don't do that over here. Yeah, I don't have no ninja at home. I have a black man. Mm, okay, it's a difference. I don't want nothing to do with no ninja. You know, not in the way of relationship wise. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Yeah, I almost had it down. It's only it's one thing if she said that it was her friends in the private, but to come to YouTube in the black female sector and speak that way is ridiculous. That is true. That is true. That's true. Now that is true. Come on, come on, come on, come on, Medusa. You got to get that together, girl. You got to get that together. Now, some of y'all, some people may be okay with that, but that's not okay. Come on now. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make sure I'm doing this right. Uh, it's not okay. Come on, Medusa. Come on now. That ain't okay. I ain't with all that. I ain't with all that. I don't know what kind of ninjas you talking about. I hope you listen. Don't use it. Just don't. Just it's dumb to say at this stage. Like we have came so far, golly. We have come so far as black people. We don't want to be labeled ninjas. Now I know they might use that in rap songs and everything like that. And just because they use it in rap songs don't mean it's okay. You know what I mean? Don't mean it's okay for non-whites to say it. Mute that part out. Mute that part out. You ain't got no business saying that. And that's it. Girl, y'all done got me flustered. I was supposed my incense bag down here. See, this is where I got the new thing, and then I'm gonna get another one to put over here. So I think I'm good. See, I wasn't even gonna look at it at first. I wasn't even gonna look at it because I'm trying to do this stuff because I know how I am. All right, y'all, stop inviting me to the cookouts. She like live. Oh no, it's gonna be on her. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be on her. That's not gonna get her nowhere. So hopefully she understand that. And maybe that's why she got, have to keep dealing with these baby daddies because, you know what I'm saying? These is, ninjas is not good men. Black men are. You can go get you a nice black man. But ninjas, I don't even care about people dating outside of race. That used to bother me back in the day. I don't care now. I think people have a right to do and be who they want to be. If that's what you want to do, then you go forward. Right? That's what you want to do. I'm sticking to my own. I love black men. But I don't judge people that go for the white men. I got friends that like white men. That have white men as partners. And I don't care. That's gonna be on them, right? I don't make judgments. I let people do what they do because it's their life, right? Um, only time I say something if it's interference. Now, if he a racist or something, or if my friend my associates bring home a ghetto trashy dude that don't have nothing. Now, I don't think because a man talks weird or talk funny or maybe because he lived in the ghetto or something like that, I don't necessarily call a man ghetto. That's another conversation that we have to have. Because a man grew up in the ghetto doesn't make him a bad man. Or because he might stay in the ghetto. Now, I've dated men that stay in the ghetto, but after a while, we'd be like, we gotta come out of here. We gotta come out of here because it's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? It's dangerous, but some neighborhoods, if it's like anything like St. Louis, like this area would be the ghetto, but then around the corner it'd be really nice. It's just weird. But I ain't with all that. So hey Elizabeth girl. I ain't got nothing to do with that girl. I'm not mad at you though, but leave me out the cookout. I don't want to be invited. When y'all talk about that, when y'all talk about that type of stuff, I don't want to be invited. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Y'all want to talk to Liz. Y'all want to talk to Medusa and ask her why she tripping. Cause she tripping. She tripping. Cause we ain't gonna be doing. I don't do that over here. I don't do that. Y'all know we just got into it with a girl. I don't want. So I'm gonna repeat the same thing over and over and over. I'm gonna be redundant. So I'm gonna get off of her because I'm gonna just keep saying the same thing over and over and over again. So anyway, so in lasting, let me make a public service announcement. Let me look in the camera really serious because I'm gonna try not to look at my incense and focus on them because I just dipped them and I'm trying to get them on to making money. Okay, so let me go ahead and say, okay, we ready? Are we ready? Okay, Dr. A does not feel that white folk or non-black people should be using the word no or ninja. Okay, it's still the same word. Okay, or monkey, or we look like monkeys or something like that. We don't look like monkeys. Okay, so I don't, you know what I mean. It's just not okay. Now, do I use it from time to time when I'm referring to it? I do, because it is some out here. Okay, and so it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Okay, it's not the same thing. Period and point blank. And you can't dance around that. You can't dance around that. And you not gonna tell black people put that in the songs, and that's what they do. That's how they. But it does have a cause and effect to it. We have to acknowledge that using that word does have a cause and effect to it. Okay, in songs, right? Because just think you have a whole audience and repeating, and it's kind of different, and it's just some things I have to be mindful of myself. I done got too comfortable on her myself because I don't usually use the word in front of non-whites, in front of non-blacks. I usually don't. But I've gotten comfortable myself, and I need to police myself on not using that word on here. Uh, I have to use it a different way, is what I'm gonna say. Because I ain't gonna promise I ain't gonna use it because sometimes it does slip. Because I do have to make a distinction. And I have made a distinction. There is a such thing as ninjas, and there's a such ninjas and knuckles. And there's such thing as blacks and indigenous and melanated folk. Okay. So melanated folk can be Mexicans, could be black people. It's just the darker your skin, you consider melanated. So if you have dark skin, you are melanated. You got melanation going on in you. Indigenous, that could be black people from this land. Or that could be, that's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole we have to get into that. But what I'm saying is what we gonna do is I would prefer now I can't tell nobody what to say and how to run their platform because that's gonna be on them. It's not my platform. I'm not making any money. But I'm saying if we cool, but I prefer as a you know what I'm saying, if I'm cool with somebody, I would prefer them to not use that word where I have to see it. Now, if you talking to your other friends that are okay with that word, all power that be. They foolish. Cause I'm not. And for the record, I've never co-signed that, Miss Elizabeth. And just because I don't like Jasmine, don't mean I excuse that, ma'am. I don't need to be made no example. Nobody need to make an example out of me. I've already had examples being made out of me as a child. I did that when my mother would make examples to show me like, hey, this is what it is. The teachers, made certain examples to show like, hey, you got to turn your homework in or whatever. But please don't make me an example out of me. I don't have nothing to do with that girl. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You might want to call Medusa on speed dial. Okay. Love you, Elizabeth. Medusa, read the room. Okay. Cause we don't use that word in and you in our this our sector. Okay. Just saying. But you could, but you know what I'm saying? Jasmine, I don't like you. But just because I don't like you, don't mean I have to roll when somebody wrong. When somebody wrong, they wrong. Now, I'm gonna end this live. And if Miss Elizabeth wanna talk, we can talk about it. But I don't know her, I don't know her I don't know. I gotta get her information. I wouldn't even say. I would have just said something. Oh, I did go to her page and say, "Girl, I ain't co-signing that, girl." What I got to do with that? But anyway, love you, Elizabeth. I will talk to y'all later.